Cedar Rapids parents have a new way to get involved in their children's education.
The district has created an interactive website, Engage CR Schools, to bring parents together with each other and school leaders. CBS 2's Kelsey Miner learned firsthand about using the website. He joins us now. Kelsey, this is a big leap in communication.
Well, Scott, the district certainly thinks so. Iowa City Community School District has been using this feature for quite some time. Cedar Rapids, meantime, wants parents who might not be able to make it to board meetings to have a way to be heard. The internet is loaded with just about everything you need. You can book a trip online, play games, or find a date. And now Cedar Rapids parents can connect with other parents and district leaders online.
It's called EngageCRSchools.com. It's an online town hall site.
Think of this new interactive site as Facebook. It's just like a chat feature, but here you get to talk about ways to better your child's education, and district leaders are always listening.
Wow, that's cool.
Chelsea Bryant Washington has a son in the district. She says she plans to take advantage of it.
I could see myself probably engaging in this at least once or twice a week.
The site was launched earlier this week as another way to help improve Cedar Rapids schools.
We need all of those people to join with us in leading the school district forward.
Already, a number of parents have started conversations. Right now, some of the top issues are school technology and the way district parents receive information about their children. Bryant Watson plans to share the site with a number of her community friends.
There's a lot of concerns that I know colleagues that have children that are in the public school system, family members that have children in the public school system that would love this access.
The online town hall is open to any Cedar Rapids community member. You will have to sign in and create an account. And we should also point out forums are not anonymous. In the studio, Kelsey Miner, CBS 2 News.
Whenever a major celebrity has had such a hard fall like this, one question often comes to mind: how do you explain it to our kids?
Fox 28's Kelsey Miner explains how to instill in children that they shouldn't cheat their way to success. Kelsey?
Well, Scott, whether the sport is cycling, football like I have here in my hand, or baseball like they teach here at Perfect Game on the southwest side, the coaches here say they instill in these young athletes that the only way to be great is with lots of practice. At Perfect Game, the perfect pitch, the perfect swing falls in the hands of one of the coaches, Steve James.
I oversee, recruiting the players for that and knowing who the best kids are in Iowa.
To be the best, practice makes perfect. Just ask these two players from Linmar.
In the off season, we come down here about a couple times a week and just get cuts in. And
being around the right type of guys that just can push you.
Keep everything closed off until it's time to throw, right? Looking better though, man.
James is there to push these young athletes in the right direction. He encourages them not to let fallen, once idolized athletes like Lance Armstrong be the example.
More on going about things the right way, teaching kids that, you do things the right way long enough. Ultimately the cream rises to the top.
And that brings us back to making practice perfect. Even the smallest of ball players are here mastering their skill.
Working hard in practice and coming down, doing stuff on your own time.
And now those two Linmar students, they tell me that they've talked about this issue in their health and gym classes. The teachers there have even gone as far as to show the students in that school district what performance enhancement drugs will ultimately do to your body. Covering the quarter live in Cedar Rapids tonight, Kelsey Miner, Fox 28 News.
And now CBS 2 brings you the top stories covering the corridor tonight. We begin in Iowa City, where rides to the hospital are coming to an end. The transit program for the University of Iowa hospitals and clinics is out of funding. But now patients are asking where that leaves them. Kelsey Miner live there with tonight's top story. Kelsey.
Well, Tiffany, we found out about this story through a Facebook follower. She posted to the CBS2 KGN page that she and countless others would have no way to critical doctor's appointments here at the hospital in the University of Iowa. Now, we checked on that. The hospital said that all the options were weighed, and once they looked at the research, although it was hard to cut the transportation services, it had to be done.
There's a constant stream of pickups and drop-offs at university hospitals and clinics. You can even valet park here, but another hospital transportation service that once helped pick up and drop off patients for the last 80 years is no longer an option.
We just noticed that fewer and fewer, a lower percentage of patients were using the program.
That program, a part of Iowa Care, helped hundreds of qualified patients travel from all over the state to see university doctors. Hospital officials say ridership dropped roughly 8% over the last year, with more and more people getting care closer to home.
They don't have to travel to Iowa City nearly as often.
While the university has completely stopped its patient transportation service, Johnson County Seats is picking up steam.
Last year we did 124,378 rides.
We went on the road with Seats director Tom Braze. Their primary function is to drive people who can't take public transit to do everyday chores. Many of their riders are hospital and clinic patients. He believes the hospital's elimination of its program will benefit his program, at least in Johnson County. Back at the hospital, officials there know not everyone is happy with the change, and they recommend
that person should contact their medical home and see if they can have their needs met through their medical home.
But of course, the question becomes now, what happens to those people who still might need the service, especially those in Linn County and other counties? The Johnson County Seats director is working with Linn County officials to try and find grant money so some more transportation needs could possibly become available. Covering the corridor live in Iowa City tonight, Kelsey Miner, CBS 2 News.
An Iowa City man is accused of stealing 2 cabs at gunpoint in a matter of hours. Bruce Austin Jr. faces multiple charges, including 2 counts of first-degree robbery. CBS 2's Kelsey Miner shares how police were able to catch him in this Connects Against Crime report.
these are the snapshots: a dented bumper, a broken light, a stolen cab, and police say it all involves this man, 22-year-old Bruce Austin.
Iowa City police in a criminal complaint detailed that Austin's taxi cab robbing spree started when he called for one at an apartment off Highway 6. The driver drove Austin to Market Street, where he was robbed of his phone, cash, and cab at gunpoint.
After that incident, I think it was about 1:20 in the morning, we received a report of a yellow cab driver who reported having been robbed at gunpoint.
This time, police say Austin led them on a chase on the Coralville Strip, and where quick-thinking officers stopped him.
Another officer was able to get in position, put out some stop sticks, which deflated the passenger side tires of the cab.
The chase continued toward Lowe's. There, cornered, Austin made one more attempt to get away. In the process, he ran into this police car, but didn't make it very far.
A loaded weapon was recovered and seems to match the description of both the Iowa City robbery and ours.
Tonight, Austin remains in the Johnson County Jail, where police say he won't commit any more armed robberies. Covering the corridor from Coralville, Kelsey Miner, CBS 2 News.